Good evening, boys and girls. I'm Rudy Ayer, and I'm going to tell you the things you need to know about Beyblades. First, there is the toy. Next, there's the online games that you can play in the computer. Next, there's this really cool TV show that you can watch. Then there's the Beyblade videos that you can watch on Google, YouTube, and all the other video networks. And then there's the iPhone games. I have this iPhone app on my dad's phone, and it's really cool. It's called Beyblade Battles. Oh, and there's this Wii game that I've heard about. It's called Fusion Fortress Battle, but I've actually never played it. Let's get to the toy first. Let's take a look at the toy. I'm going to use one of my favorite bays. This is one of the bays, Diablo Nemesis. This guy is a balance type actually. He's really strong. This guy has a 4D system. This is his face bolt, the clear wheel, the PC frame, and the core. Nemesis is actually a really strong type. Now I'm going to show you how to launch it. So this is the key, right? And then this is the launcher. As you can see, there's an R with a circle around it, and then there's this key picture around here. So the spikes have to be turning around this way. So then stick it in and then push. See? Now the launcher is set up. And then you take the bay and see these two openings? Here and there? Then you put these two things sticking out on them, and then you twist the bay so that way it can stay on the launcher and not fall off. Now I'm going to show you how to play it. So I'm going to be launching. So you have to pull the key out as hard as you can, and then the bay will start spinning. Now I'm going to launch the bay. So pull the key out as hard as you can. So basically these bays have these performance tips that make them spin. Each bay has a different characteristic. Like this Diablo Nemesis. How I told you he's a balance type. He's one of the strongest bays that I have. And then I'm going to launch another bay named Beyblades Dec. Let me just set up the ripcord, and I'm going to show you a battle. So Beyblades is an attack, defense, and stamina. So basically how to play. So when you launch it, then the bays start battling, right? And then the first one to stop spinning after all the attacks loses. But the one spinning like this, or reverse rotation, is the winner. Okay, now I'm going to show you how the Beyblade is constructed. This is the tool, see? Each tool comes in different colors with each base. So, see this part? That's used to take off the performance tip. And this part over here is used to take off the face bolt. Now I'm going to unscrew the bay. I'm going to first take off the performance tip. And then I'm going to talk about it. So this is a rubber flat tip. It's used for good grip attacks. And now I'm going to unscrew the rest of the bay. Then the face bolt, the energy ring, fusion wheel, and the spin track. This is a cosmic fusion wheel, a Pegasus 2 energy ring, and I think this is a propeller spin track and a Pegasus face bolt. Now I'm going to put the bay back together. See how I took it apart? So first you take the energy ring and put it on the fusion wheel. See? And then you take the spin track. Then you flip it over. And then you put the spin track on. And then you hold it on the stadium or whatever surface you're refixing it on. And then you take the face bolt. Right? Then you screw it. You keep on screwing it until you feel something tight. Until you feel it's getting tight. And then you take the tool, use the bottom of it, and then see how everything's still? Now, how to put on the performance tip. So now, you put the performance tip back on the spin track, take this part of the tool, and then twist it like this. That's how you refix a bay. Okay, we looked at the toy. And now, we're gonna look at the online games. Okay, I'm at my computer. I'm gonna type in Beyblade games. B-E-Y-B-L-A-D-E. See, it says Beyblade game. Wait. So then I'm gonna type in space G-A-M-E-S. G-A-M-E-S. Beyblade games. So, I'm going to go to this part here. Okay? So you're going to go to games. And then you can click whatever game you want. And then you can just immediately just go play. You can worry about other stuff later. Okay, we've looked at the online games. Now we're going to look at the TV show. Okay, so I'm on my TV now. So there's each type of shows for Beyblade. And then there's episodes within the show. So if you click this part here, whatever Netflix thing you have, then it'll tell you the name if you put on the numbers stuff. So I'm gonna use I'm just gonna use this thing as an example. Okay? Then there will be different kinds of, so then first comes the introduction of the songs, then comes the songs, and next it'll just show the episodes. Okay, we've looked at the TV show. Now we're going to look at the Beyblade videos. Okay, I'm back at my computer, and I'm at youtube.com because YouTube has a lot of videos, and I'm going to type in Beyblade videos. B-E-Y-B-L, Beyblade Metal Fury. I'm going to click on one of them and play them. And then I'll show you different kinds of Bay battles. Okay, we've looked at the Beyblade videos. And now we're going to look at the iPhone games. So first you ask your mom and dad to download it and then launch. So then I'll show you a couple of, like, 2 bays at once. Then you go to practice. Then you can customize bays and unlock a new bays. So I'm going to show you one battle. This is Fang Leon against Proto Nemesis. Right now, the one with the very Aries profile is my bay, Fang Leon, that I was just reflecting on. And the one losing was Proto Nemesis, my opponent. Now it's round 2. So now when you launch it, now both bays are clashing, right? So each bay gets different powers. Like you saw a force field around Fang Leon, right? Then it says you won if you won. And then you can use whatever bay. Then, like, for example, El Drago Destructor. Now, we're battling in the Meteor Fire Stadium. It's El Drago against, what's his name? Proto Nemesis. Proto Nemesis can also drain energy, just as you know. So if you lose, then it'll say you lost. Okay? So see that? It said you lost. Now it's round 2. If you beat your opponent in round 2, then it makes a round 3. Then it does round 3. Okay? That's another information. Oh, and each bay has a special move. The move that you just saw was called Dragon Fury. This Beyblade stuff is actually pretty amazing. Okay, we've checked the iPhone app. So these are the 5 things you need to know about Beyblades. And I've really enjoyed my time playing Beyblades. And I hope that the next time you get your Beyblades and play with your parents, you'll have a great time too. This is Rudy signing off. I hope to see you later. Bye.